Well guys, here is a brand new EU4 After Action report, and this one I'm very happy about, as this is one of the many saves I had back like in 2020, 2021 or so that I thought was long corrupted from updates and all that I left them there and was gonna keep them there as a reference and maybe do a new game with them in the future. But out of curiosity, one day recently I decided to go give them a look before I went on vacation, and these saves on the Alienware were still functioning, even though they stopped working before. So I was able to save them really quickly and get back to them. So yeah, I finished now the closest one that was to finishing, as this was Bosnia, which turned into Yugoslavia, then turned into the Serbian Kingdom, and then finished off as Bosnia-Serbia, as I'm using the Formable Nations mod along with Expanded Missions mod, which has so many formable nations on it. It is wild. So yeah, this save I did back in at least 2020. I think I banned it like around December of 2020 because it got broken or something like that. So I don't remember fully much of everything out, so it's gonna be kind of a little bit summarized. Of course, I remember taking over Serbia down here really. No, I didn't conquer. I made him into a puppet, and I can't remember who was up. Was it Croatia? I don't know if they were independent, but I think I forced someone up here to be my vassals early on. And with that, I just slowly expanded outwards. I expanded out towards Venice, expanded up into Hungary, and such. I eventually took over parts of the Italian peninsula. I would eventually expand down and beat the shit out of the Ottomans and kick them out here, and took over parts of the Anatolian peninsula before I finally got back to this game a week or so ago. It was like the 1680s, I think it was, when I came back to it. And of course, by that time too, I colonized parts of Africa and such. So yeah, I did a lot of stuff. So I went back to it and I went nuts. I took over more of Poland, which eventually became Yugoslavia, if you remember from my Tarzan play for how annoying they were. Took over a whole bunch of that. Finally killed off the Ottomans once and for all. Destroyed the Mamluks, who became Egypt. And near the last like 40 years, so I just went off. As I just went expansive like crazy. Probably like the closest to like some sort of like world conquest that I've done, as I went insane. Conquered the rest of Anatolia, Iran, parts of Afghanistan, the Caucasus, into the Arabian Peninsula, Egypt, parts of Africa, and just recently, for the hell of it, because France was annoying me getting expanded much too. Oh yeah, and I expanded more into Italy. I also colonized Greenland up there, and I took over almost all of Australia and New Zealand and formed the colony Perth. As of course, this is the only thing left keeping me from colonizing the entire continent, is this little territory of Kilwa. And I colonized parts of Papua New Guinea as well. So yeah, I went off in this game. Oh yeah, I forgot to, I colonized this part of Africa down here as well. I took part of it away from Mali as well. But yeah, this was a wild, wild game. And I found my ally up here, Hesse or whatever it was, are now Bremen-Verden. So they must have changed right before I stopped playing. But yeah, this was an insane game. This was my second highest scoring game ever. Almost catching up to Angevin Realm. And unlike the Angevin Realm, this game was actually really, really, really fun. As the stats here, that's a cool looking flag too. A huge economy, as you can see, with a huge development. As I'm looking for, we're an empire, as you can see. Got all the ideas maxed out. Got all the tech. I got all the tech done like 10 years beforehand, because I was just going so lucky. Big ass army, big ass navy. I didn't even fully max it out and all that. So yeah, this was definitely a lot of fun. So yeah, hope you all enjoyed this After Action report, as Bosnia into Yugoslavia into the Serbian Kingdom, and then finally Bosnia-Serbia. As this save was a lot of fun, I was able to finally finish it from 2020. So I hope you all enjoyed, and here is the final results as the timeline changed.